So how you guys doing out there? All zero of you. Let's do Mania mode, and then let's start something new. Let's start ooh. Right, so you can do Mania mode with Ray and Mighty now. Let's see Mighty. Okay. Let us do this. Okay, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with this game, Sonic Mania is the latest in the... I guess it's not the latest Sonic game, but it was released last year, I want to say. It's basically a game that tries to bring back the old feel of the Genesis games, and it does so. Do I want to do this? Sure, let's do this. So it remixes old levels from Sonic's 1, 2, 3, and CD, and it also mixes in some original levels. And I feel like honestly, it's one of the best Sonic games that they've ever released, period. No, I messed that up. Okay. Anyway. So, I want to say earlier this year they released the Plus update. They released Sonic Mania Plus, which was a physical release, but you can buy the Plus DLC if you already own the digital-only Sonic Mania. And that included 2 new playable characters, which are Mighty and Ray from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, and also included an Encore mode, which remixed all of the levels from the original Sonic Mania, which I'm not playing today. Oh, secret ring. Yeah, I'm not playing that today. We're just gonna do some OG Sonic Mania, like the good old days. So, in Sonic Mania, the way that you collect Chaos Emeralds... First of all, in Sonic, there are 7 Chaos Emeralds that you can collect throughout the game to turn into your Super Mode. And in this game, you collect them through these special stages, which are kind of a mix of Sonic CD's special stages, and like a bit of like the Blue Sphere game from 3 that you actually just saw me play earlier. So, you collect blue spheres to make yourself go faster, you collect rings to increase your time, and then you're just trying to catch up to the Chaos Emerald. Oh, so I guess I haven't really talked about what makes Mighty interesting. And, oh jeez, okay. So what he can do is that he can do this like stomp move, whoops, where he just like stomps the ground. Also, he's impervious to spikes when he's rolling, so if you step on a spike while he's in that rolling animation, he actually just kind of bounces off of them. The other new playable character, Ray, he can glide. So he kind of controls like the like the Super Mario World, like the Cape Feather. Except I think he can actually gain momentum, or gain altitude rather, even if he doesn't have it. I don't know. Even if he doesn't have the momentum for it. Oh, I totally missed the checkpoint. If you see me working on my phone, it's because I'm trying to see who's awake. If you're out there in the world, either watching now or I don't know if Jet's going to put this on YouTube, but if he is, tell me what your favorite Sonic game is. Leave it in the comments below or in the chat just over there. So I think my favorite Sonic game is Sonic 2. Oh, whoops. I feel like that's just the best, like, it had the best combination of, like, original levels that just didn't feel... Oh, whoa. Like, I don't know if I really... what makes it, for me, better than Sonic 3 and Knuckles? But I don't know, I just have a soft spot for 2. Actually, what I really have a soft spot for is Sonic CD, which is basically the first Sonic game that I owned. Like, I had played Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on the Genesis because my cousins owned a Genesis, but I never had one on my own. But I did have a computer, and Sonic CD came out on the computer. And it was basically the only 2D Sonic that I had owned for a while. And I thought it was great. I know a lot of people have issues with Sonic CD, just like with the hard, crazy level design, but I don't know if it's hard, it's just more hard to understand level design. Wacky Workbench in particular stands out as like a particularly frustrating level. But I still love it. I still love Sonic CD. I still love the music. That's where the real controversy happens, because it had different soundtracks in North America and Japan, and a lot of people prefer the Japanese soundtrack over the American. But I kind of like them both, honestly. I feel like the Japanese soundtrack is more of a Sonic soundtrack. It's more like catchy tunes like the one you're hearing right now. Whereas the American soundtrack is more atmospheric. And maybe fits just kind of the mood of the levels a bit more. I really love Wacky Workbench. Again, the American soundtrack. I'm gonna get squished. Am I gonna get squished? No. Oh, jeez. Oof. I love that they brought back this segment from the original Chemical Plant Zone. It's everyone's favorite worst moments in Sonic 2. You gotta be careful here. Oof. Everyone forgets the flippy bridge there, including me. No! Okay. True story, I only just learned that you can mash out of that. If the spider bot gets you, you can mash the buttons and it'll let you go. Which I wish someone had told me. I wish someone had told 12-year-old me. I would like to do a story-based game actually right now, but considering how raw my throat is right now, it's probably best that I don't play a game that requires me to talk. I'm still talking, but that's just because I feel like you need to hear something on the stream. Okay. Sorry. 7 seconds. So, you may have noticed, if you've played the original Sonic games, you may have noticed a little trend in the levels I have played. The first act of the zone tends to be more... It tends to be closer to the original than the second act, which plays around with ideas a little more. It's a little looser with the rules. Let's get up here. Yeah. Oh. I already have that. Bum, 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 bum. I love the music in this game. I've, like, for weeks after this game came out, or maybe for a week, let's say, I listened to the soundtrack in my car, coming to and from work. It's just so good. It's so good. Like, Sonic music already is wonderful, but, like, remixed Sonic music is so good. The remixes in this game are really good. Yeah, in particular, Metal Madness sounds awesome. They've recorded some new, like, unintelligible raps like the original had, which is so good. And it's like it's kind of like a rap battle between Robotnik and Sonic. Like, one of them is basically from Sonic's point of view and one is from Robotnik's. At least from what I can tell, which is very little. You also may have noticed that I picked up a blue ring, which I get to show off right now. So when you pick up that blue ring icon, it's the combi ring, which is a power-up that, like, once you get hit, it, instead of losing all your rings and, like, just a big massive explosion of rings, they split up into big giant rings that are easy to pick up. I think this is a special stage. I think I've only ever gotten like 2 Chaos Emeralds before, and then I get stuck on the 3rd. So... Ooh boy. Oh no. Okay. We still got this. Back here. So there are easy ways to do these special stages. I was just watching this on Games Done Quick. They did like a special GDQX not too long ago. It might have been last week. And apparently what you can do is you can run to the side and then jump to your opposite direction, and that gains momentum. You can get most of the Chaos Emeralds really easy that way. I have not tried it for myself, so maybe for the next special stage we'll try it. We'll see how that goes. It is 2 AM, we are experimenting here. Ah! And this is probably one of my favorite bosses in a Sonic game ever, and you'll see why very soon. Hey, I thought I switched off of Puyo Puyo, but apparently not. So yeah, if you're wondering, this is Puyo Puyo, but it's also Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which was released in North America because they wanted to sell Puyo Puyo game here, but they weren't sure if like the original Mono Dogari characters would sell the game here, so they replaced it on the Genesis with Sonic characters, actually just Dr. Robotnik characters, and then on the Super Nintendo they released it as Kirby's Avalanche. I think this is a good chain. Why could I not build a proper chain? Oh no, I did do this properly. Never mind, I was just about to say, why couldn't I do this in the real game? Turns out, I'm playing just as well here. This is... So that follows... Again, we're gonna go into hardcore Puyo Puyo mode here. But like, that follows the original Puyo Puyo rules, which means that there's no offsetting of attacks. So whatever garbage you send over there is gonna fall. So the ideal strategy for Puyo Puyo 1 is to just build a 5 chain, which is a relatively small, easy chain to make, and then just keep spinning your piece until the garbage falls on your opponent's side, because a 5 chain produces enough garbage to crush your opponent basically no matter what. Which is why they introduced the garbage offsetting from Puyo Puyo 2 and onward. And ever since then, Puyo Puyo 2 has been like the gold standard in Puyo Puyo. It's the only rule set that the competitive scene follows. They've tried with other Puyo Puyo games, pretty much every game since 2, to make new rules for it, just to keep it fresh, give people a reason to play the new one versus the old one, but no one wants to play the new rules except... yeah, no one wants to play the new rules, they just want to play 2, or 2. Okay, good. The only other rule set that really has gotten any sort of traction is Fever, which you saw me playing earlier. And even then, no one really plays that competitively. It's just for fun. Maybe that's why. Well, I don't really know the history of it, but Puyo, the original Puyo Puyo games and the RPG series that they're based off of, the characters are from, were made by a company called Compile, and they eventually went out of business. They sold off Puyo Puyo to Sega, with I don't know the full story, but apparently the plan was always to buy it back from them once they got on better footing, but it just never happened. Maybe the reason why they weren't doing so hot is because it was hard to sell new Puyo games. No one wants to play the old ones, or the new ones. They all want to play 2. If you're wondering why I'm saying it like that rather than 2, Puyo Puyo Tsu, which is intentionally like it's a Japanese English pun. It's intended to sound like two while also meaning something else. I don't know what Tsu stands for or means, but everyone says like Tsu rules. Again, normally I wouldn't talk this much about the inner workings of Puyo Puyo, but I'm running the stream right now, and no one can stop me. Oh. Oh no, did I jump over? I did. That's bad. I jumped over the checkpoint right before the boss, so I better not mess this up. I think this is right there. Jet's gonna wake up and wonder what I've been talking about for the past 5 hours. Uh-oh. This is not good. It's not good! Okay. Give me some rings. Oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Be on the top. No! Okay. Gotta be real careful here. Oh! Alright. Oh, this is for Act 2. Right. Okay. Now we're only in Act 2. Okay, after Act 2, there's gonna be a little cutscene. I'm gonna quickly run, turn on the hot water again, because my throat is getting sore. This is a lot easier with multiple people here, because you don't have to talk the whole time. But I'm here by myself, and we're gonna do this proper. Even if there are 0 viewers right now, it doesn't matter. I am going to keep talking, because that's how you do when you're a startup streamer. You keep talking, even if no one's listening. All right, lottery time. I'm not sure if the casino levels in Sonic are my favorite or my least favorite. Because, on one hand, their casino levels, they're fun, they're bright, they've got like all these slot machines and things. But on the other hand, they're super bouncy and difficult to navigate on purpose. And I'm not doing. If you're wondering why I'm not doing bonus stages, because I'm not gonna get anything out of them at this point. It also just slows down the pace of the game if I'm constantly doing the blue sphere. Oh! Whoops. Well, you get to see me do this one, I guess. Oh no! Ah. Sorry. I was doing so well there. Ah. Oh, there we go. Lights. Ah! That clearly was not where I was supposed to be going. And I don't think I can jump up here anymore because the lights are all out. Oh well. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Oh boy. Ooh, jeez. I saw that coming and I'm still surprised. Okay, after I hit this, I'm gonna very quickly run over to the kettle, turn that on, and hopefully get some tea going. Whoa, jeez. Okay, BRB, BRB. Okay. Oh. So, that took slightly longer than expected because Mighty's just like, why are you running? Anyway. I kept hitting the start button on the kettle and it was just blinking at me, and I realized that there wasn't any water in the kettle. And I was just like, oh, idiot. I can't start with no water in here. So. Everything's going great. Actually, just want to make sure that I can see the chat, which I could not before, and now I can. Let's go get the fire shield. I think this track right here, Flying Battery Zone, may be the greatest song of the Sonic soundtrack as a whole. It's so catchy, it's so like wonderful, and like it's like exciting. There's no better way to put it. Gonna nerd out over something while I'm in control of the stream. It's gonna be Puyo Puyo and Sonic music. Because I legit have Sonic music all over my like playlists. I have this like dedicated driving playlist for basically whenever I'm in the car, and it is filled with Sonic music, including classic songs like Flying Battery Zone. There's some Green Hill in there. There's a lot of songs from this soundtrack actually. I've also got like some 3D era Sonic, so like that loud beeping is my water ready. But I'll get to that in a second. I've got music from Sonic Adventure 2, including, of course, Escape from the City. Basically all of the Sonic levels. Some Tails. None of the Knuckles levels. As mimetic as they are, I don't know if I can listen to Pumpkin Hill much longer than I have to. Ah! Knew it. I've also got some Sonic Heroes music. I actually learned to play Follow Me, which is Team Rosa's theme, on piano. And I want to include it in my sets, just so I can play Sonic music on stage. It is like kind of like this cheesy like love song type thing, but I don't care. I love it. Ah, yeah. A lot of people have like musical guilty pleasures, and I feel like you shouldn't have any guilty pleasures. You should just love the stuff you love, even if it is bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mighty. So, if you want to listen to Sonic music, you should listen to Sonic music. And by you, I mean me. Because I listen to Sonic music, and I don't care if anyone has a problem with that. No one really has a problem with me listening to Sonic music. I shouldn't talk as if someone does. It is not an issue I've had in my life. Jet's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like, I am never putting you in charge of the stream ever again. Which is fair. Okay. I'm going to quickly run and grab my tea. Alright. Ah! Yeah, let's just go here. If there are any tea aficionados out there, I've made myself a cup of peppermint tea, which is very good for if you have a cold or a sore throat. I'm usually partial to the green teas myself, though lately I've been getting into black teas from David's Tea. David's Tea is great for like flavored teas. I know it's not everyone's favorite for straight teas, but usually I get my straight tea there too because it's convenient. I'm partial to their cream of Earl Grey, which is awesome. It's Earl Grey that's like vanilla flavored. I also go for their recently they had, I think it's a seasonal flavor, unfortunately it's horchata, which is like cinnamon flavored green tea. It's delicious and I just ran out. So if anyone from David's Tea is listening, please make that just a regular thing because I need it. Yeah, I'm making a lot of pleas out to companies right now. All of whom I assume are listening. How do I get there? Okay. Oh! No! No! Why? Why do this to me? Look, I got like, what, 7 more hours to go? I got all night for this shield. Oh. Can I just stand here? No. You have to follow Sonic logic. That floor isn't... You can't pass through that floor until you go around the loop. Nope. Oof. Okay. Oof. Yeah, how do you listen to this? Yeah, this music, it's so good. How do you listen to this and not feel like a... I don't know how to put this cleanly. How do you listen to this and not feel like a bad butt? It's so good. Ha! Take that. Get a load of this. So I posted on my Instagram story about half an hour ago, and no one has viewed it so far, and I don't understand why. Why no one watched me? Why no one awake? It's a Saturday. You should be awake until like 5 a.m. Maybe that's just me. It's not because I'm out partying or anything, it's because I'm bad at sleep. What do I do here again? I think it's up here. There we go. Sonic taking some cues from Mega Man. Maybe that's what we should do next. Mega Man 11. You can watch me flail through maybe the final Wily stages, or maybe I'll just start a new game. Let's see. So if you're one of the 0 viewers out there, thank you for watching. We appreciate your support. This is a really interesting theme for a Sonic game. It's like a printing press. Do you call the entire building a printing press, or is it just the machine that prints the thing? Anyway, the press. Because I guess Sonic is kind of running out of themes. Because at this point, what have they not? What haven't they done? And then the lava. They've done the grassy hills. And then all of the water levels. What's left? Just technology, I guess. Even then, they've had technology-based levels before. I mean, that's Sonic. That's Robotnik's shtick, isn't it? All the robots. Yeah, if I'd be. I wonder if I don't think Mario has really done like a stage like this. Even though I've had 5 hours of sleep, I am still kind of tired. So maybe if Mighty is impervious to spikes. That doesn't help me a whole lot here. But okay, down here. Down. Okay, you know what? We'll wrap up this zone, and then we'll move on to something else. I might also need a bio break, quote unquote. I'm also a little hungry. Just BT dubs. You know those folks who were awake earlier? They left me 2 slices of pizza. Which is, it's not enough. It's not enough to sustain me. They've got some chocolate chip muffins, which I've been snacking on all day. And I'm probably going to go through that whole case by the end of it. But really, we've only got, what, 7 hours. 7 hours is a long time. Oh right, I was supposed to try that that trick, which I am not doing it properly at all. You know what? The important thing is we try it. 3, 2, 3, 5. Come on! Welcome to the Randy Sings Sonic Music part of the night. Really appreciate you coming out. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Yes! Let's go. Nothing over there. That's fine. That. What? What happened there? I think what happened. Okay, I think I smashed those blocks and then I got crushed by that one that I didn't smash. Because Sonic logic. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, right. It turns out Mighty cannot move in a block of ice. Oh boy, and coming up is one of my least favorite bosses in this game. But maybe with Mighty, it'll be easier somehow? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's 2 a.m. Anything is possible. Alrighty. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for Sonic Mania. But